What's the most expensive house in the world? Well, you're about to find out. But in the meantime, we can tell you that you'll need at least $128 million to own a house on this list. We take a look at all kinds of houses and homes, from penthouses in Monaco to palaces in England. So without further ado, here's a list of the most expensive houses in the world. Welcome to another episode of Luxury Infinite. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Let's get into today's video. 1819 Kensington Gardens, $128 million. Kicking off our list of the most expensive houses in the world is 1819 Kensington Gardens. The behemoth of a house is located on Billionaires Row, which is in one of London's most prestigious areas, Kensington Gardens. The property is now owned by Indian business magnate and billionaire 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 Mittal. He's the chairman and CEO of the world's largest steelmaking company, 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬. The house is roughly 55,000 square foot and was built in the 19th century. It was originally two semi-detached houses, later being converted into a single dwelling by developer David Khalili. It has 12 bedrooms, an indoor pool, Turkish baths, and enough parking spaces for 20 cars. Before Mr. Mittal purchased the property, it was owned by some pretty famous and wealthy families. For example, the Rothschilds, Free Poles, David Khalili, and Bernie Ecclestone. Mr. Mittal can enjoy the peace of mind knowing that his neighbors are Prince William and Kate Middleton. Palazzo d'Amore, $195 million. It's no surprise that one of the most expensive homes in the world can be found in Beverly Hills, California. Palazzo d'Amore is owned by successful real estate entrepreneur Jeff Green and is approximately 53,000 square feet. The Mediterranean-style villa has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, numerous swimming pools, tennis courts, waterfalls and theaters, and also has a 27-car garage. Now, if you're into partying, then you'll also be interested to know that the house also has a revolving dance floor and ballroom, ready to bust the moves whenever you want. The house generally looks more like a holiday resort than someone's home, but we can assure you that it's one of the world's most expensive homes. Ellison Estate, $200 million. Owned by Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle and one of the world's richest men, this $200 million estate is the 8th most expensive house in the world. Due to the sheer size of the estate, 23 acres to be exact, the property holds more than one dwelling. Within the compound, you'll find 10 different properties, a tea house and a bathhouse, a man-made lake, and a koi pond. Much of the design of the estate falls under Japanese influence and was modeled after a Japanese emperor's palace. The house was designed by Paul Driscoll, who is an architect and Zen Buddhist teacher. Throughout the estate grounds, you'll also find some very expensive trees, like cherry blossoms, maples, oaks, and redwoods. The Odeon Tower Penthouse, $330 million. With an estimated value of $330 million, the Odeon Tower Penthouse is right up there with the most expensive houses in the world. For that kind of money, you'll get a 35,000 square foot apartment at the very top of one of the most expensive buildings in Monaco. The Tour Odeon was designed by architect Alexander Giraldi and developed by Group 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿. The penthouse is spread out over several floors and includes its own private elevator. If that's not enough, then how about a private water slide into a 360-degree view infinity pool? If you're a bachelor and you've got the cash, snap this one up when it next comes on the market, as it's one of the most impressive houses we've ever seen. Le Palais Boulle, $390 million. Coming in at number 5 is Le Palais Boulle for a cool $390 million. Coined the Bubble Palace, Le Palais Boulle was designed by Hungarian architect Antti Lovag and was built somewhere in the region of 1975 to 1989. Its nickname comes from a series of round rooms that look out over the Mediterranean Sea. Lovag's inspiration for the design of the property came from man's earliest dwellings. However, this dwelling has been seriously upgraded with some really nice creature comforts. For example, the property has 3 swimming pools, numerous gardens, and a 500-seat amphitheater built into the hillside grounds. Bubble Palace is currently owned by Pierre Cardin, an Italian-born French fashion designer. The property is mainly used as a holiday home for Pierre, alongside being a spectacular venue for parties and events, such as when Dior showed its cruise collection there at an indoor-outdoor fashion show. Antia, $1 billion. Antia, the second most expensive house in the world, is located in Mumbai, India, and costs a whopping $1 billion. It was designed and constructed by Chicago-based architect firm Perkins & Will and hospitality design firm Hirsch Bender Associates. The property was built for Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, a Fortune Global 500 company and India's richest man. The 400,000 square foot building is positioned in Mumbai's Khambala Hill neighborhood and stands at an impressive 27 stories high. It's also been built to withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale. Inside the house, you find 6 floors that are purely devoted to car storage, a service station for the cars, a temple, a 50-seat movie theater, and 9 elevators. It also has a health spa, 3 helipads, a salon, a ballroom and yoga studio, an ice cream room, and multiple cinemas. So when all that's said and done, Antia reportedly requires a staff of at least 600 to keep things running smoothly. Buckingham Palace, $2.9 billion. Coming in at number 1 on the list and claiming the title of the most expensive house in the world is Buckingham Palace. The palace is owned by the British royal family and is one of a number of lavish properties in their portfolio. It's located in the city of Westminster, London, and comprises 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. It's been the official residence of the monarchy since 1873. In terms of size, the palace checks in at approximately 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40 acres. However, despite its impressive size and taking the title of the most expensive house in the world, it's still not the largest palace in the world. It's estimated that if the palace were to be put up for sale, it would be somewhere in the region of $2.9 billion, but it's highly unlikely it'll ever happen. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.